are okay. Assalamu alaikum to everyone who have joined just now, and you need to work on your this material, which is June 2015 paper 1-2. We are going to work on it. Although the time is given 1 hour 45 minutes, but again we suggest you to finish your work within 1 hour 15 minutes maximum, so that the rest of the time is going to be reserved for the revision. Now this is our question. Can we quickly recall what are cookies? Yes. Whoever remembers what is a cookie, please um, unmute yourself and answer. Yes, quick, very quick. Yes, Abir, unmute. This is chapter number 8. For
Okay, Miss,
those who,
cookies are basically used to track browser users.
yes, and are they dangerous actually? Yes,
No,
yes. Okay, they
they
are not
aren't dangerous.
dangerous.
They're
They are,
just used for storing customer preference data
yes, they are
and
used
to
to,
track browser use.
yes, they are actually going to help you in, by the way, can you tell me that are they dangerous as a virus is? Yes, Abdul Basit. Abdul Basit, are they dangerous? Yes, Abdul Basit, I'm asking you, are they dangerous? Yes, yes, raise your, just unmute yourself and then answer, are cookies dangerous as a virus, just like that, just like a virus?
No, Miss.
No, they're not. They're only meant to do what? Just to keep a track of the browser use. They're only going to see that what do you remember, what are you accessing. So which statements are true? First one, they are a form of spyware. True or false? Yes, Ali Faruqi, true or false? First one. Come on. The first one, is it true or false? Ali Faruqi, may you please unmute beta? The first one is true. According to you, it's true. Okay. How many of you think that the first statement is true? They are a form of spyware. Is it true? It's false. Actually, the statement is false because they are not spyware. By the way, can you recall what is spyware? Please very quickly unmute yourself. Whoever knows the answer, raise your hand and unmute yourself, please. And please, no video, no video. Video should be off. Thank you. G. Can you very quickly tell me that what is spyware? Azam, Fatima.
Miss, it's actually the keyboard activity of the user that is monitored by the computer, like the keys that are entered by the user through the keyboard that are
Okay.
monitored.
Okay, fine, perfect. Thank you very much for the correct answer. By the way, do we know that there is an alternate word for spyware, which we have learned? There was one more word that we have learned for spyware. Yes, quick. Come on. Okay, if you keylogger, actually, thank you very much, Azam. Either you say spyware or you say keylogger, they both are the same word. So, are they a form of spyware? This is a false answer. They are not a form of spyware. They are used only in advertising. Is it true or false? Quick, come on, Alishba. True or false? This is what we have done in class 10th, if you remember. Nothing new. We have done it very recently when we had, I can say, when before the lockdown, we were doing this topic. So they are used only in advertising. Is that true or false? Alishba, may you please tell me? Okay, it's false. Why is it false, by the way? Okay, Abdullah, you think it's true, and Alishba, you say it's false. So can anyone explain that why it's true or why it's false? Abdullah, you are saying true, perfect. But may I just tell you, actually, you have to pay attention to the word only. They are used only in advertising. That is going to make it false because they are not used in advertising only, they are used for many other purposes as well. And that is why this statement is going to be a false statement. Otherwise, if it was they are used in advertising as well, then it could have been a true statement. Am I clear? So it means the first statement is false and the second statement is also false. They are used to track browser use. True or false? Quick. They are used to track browser use. Perfect. It's true. And what about the last one? They are working exactly in the same way as a virus. Is that true or false? That is false. The last one is false. Thank you very much for the correct answers. For those who are writing it, those who answered orally, I mean, that's wonderful. I hope that you all have written this in your copy, that you have done this question number 1A part. Okay, now let me do this one. And I am not going to show you the other part. I'm going to just work on this one. I just want you people to be a little attentive. And these are the terms that I have. And I want you all to answer me. What is the first one? Malicious code installed on the hard drive of a computer, for user's computer or on the web server. This code will redirect user to a fake website without their consent. What is it? Just look at the material and tell me, what is it? Thank you, Zainab, for the correct answer. It's going to be, okay, now, it's now, can say a contest between farming and fishing. So is it fishing or is it farming? When we say malicious code installed, if you pay attention to the word, if you recall the way I taught you, I taught you this topic with respect to the real life fishing and the real life farming, if you remember. Not PHISHING, I said FISHING. Similarly, not PHARMING. Fishing and farming, we learned with respect to FISHING and FARMING. So in real life farming, we are sowing seeds. So here also a malicious code is installed on the hard drive of a user's computer or on the web server. By the way, do we remember what is a web server? Yes, children. Do we remember what is a web server? Please, quick. I want the answers quickly from your end. Come on. Do we remember what is web server? Okay, okay, no problem. Just to recall your material, just very quick recapping is needed. And tomorrow also I'm going to ask you a few questions, because these things should be learned very well by every one of us. We all should be very much aware of the terms and their explanations, because maybe I will get a question regarding this in my exam. So I should be aware of the main terminology. Software that gathers information by monitoring key presses on the user's computer and relays information back to the person who sent the software. What is it? Okay, thank you very much, Hamza, for correct answer. But you can have unmuted yourself and spoken. That would have been wonderful. Perfect answer coming from your end, Abdullah and Fatma Javed. It's a spyware. The thing that we have discussed just now, it's software that gathers information by monitoring key presses, and key presses are monitored and then they are sent back to the person who sent this information. Again, that is a very important thing that you need to be aware of. Program or code that replicates itself and is designed to amend, delete, or copy data and files on a user's computer without their consent. What strikes your mind? Which word? Which terminology strikes your mind? Yes, Ali, unmute beta. Yes, Ali, please unmute yourself and answer. Gigi.
Hacking.
It's hacking. Okay. Is hacking a program? Is hacking software? Hacking is an act. It's a virus. This example is, thank you for the answer. Ali Khanani, thank you for the correct answer. It's a simple program, a software that gathers and program of code that replicates itself. Whenever you get this word replicate, or whenever you get the word program code, this is basically, you can say it's going to be a virus, because virus is a program. If you remember, we have talked about this topic in our class, that virus is a program and antivirus is also a program. So they both are programs that are meant to disrupt the proper use of the computer system, and they are also meant to do something wrong with the PC as well, and they are self-replicating. There are two important things about the virus. First one is, again, maybe you can get a 1 or a 2 mark question for this purpose. Okay, so that is simple, very simple thing. But as far as the next question is concerned, that is the act of gaining illegal access to a computer system without the users, without the owner's consent. That is hacking. A correct answer coming from Hafsa, that this is hacking. Those who had answered for virus, Itika, Abir, Fatima, Hamza, and the others, whoever had written the answer in the chat window, thanks for the correct answers. The act of gaining illegal access to a computer system without the user's consent or owner's consent is the term hacking. Moving to the last one, creator of code sends out a legitimate looking email. Now, what strikes you? Yes, a legitimate looking email. This is going to be the main decisive factor between fishing and farming. If you recall, the way we talked about fishing in real life, we use bait just looking like the original legitimate looking attraction. So similarly here also, it's going to be something that is legitimate looking, but it is not real thing. Okay, that is going to be my can say what? My fishing. Phishing. Thank you for the correct answers coming from Abir, Alishba, Hamza, Ali Faruqi, Abbas Lagari, and whoever else has answered. And thank you very much for the correct answer. I hope that you have recalled this topic well. This is from chapter number 8. The first 8.1 or 8.2, where we talked about the main threats, and then we have also learned the term, we have also revised the term cookies. I hope that you all know it. Now this topic is chapter number 5. I expect that you will do it once we have revised the chapter thoroughly, and then we will do this question that is dealing with resistive, capacitive, and infrared technology, but nowadays it's coming in a different manner. I'll handle that question with you people as well. This was the beginning, that's why they gave us a simple one, but now they have started giving us a different scenario. Okay, moving to this one, a very simple one. Can we do it? Yes. And please now unmute yourselves and then answer. For the first one, who wants to answer? Raise your hand, and then this is something which everyone can do. Barcode reader, which is the right description, and then what is the yes. Abhi, thank you very much for just raising your hand, but I want others also. Aisha, may you do it? Azam, Aisha, others also. Thank you very much for raising your hands. Ali Farouk, may you please do it? Aisha, do you want to do it? Okay, Aisha, please unmute.
So for the first one, it is a scanner.
You're talking about the description, copies paper documents and converts the text and pictures into a computer readable form. Fine, you are saying it's a scanner. It's a
Yes.
scanner. Okay, okay, perfect. Okay. Can we talk about its application?
Its application reading passports, I guess.
Reading passports, correct. That is basically this one. The first one is a scanner, and it's dealing with reading of passports. Can you recall? By the way, if you can recall 2D scanners and 3D scanners, which we have spoken, which we have discussed, and I revised it with you. Yes, Ali Faruqi, may you please answer? The second one reads labels containing parallel dark and light lines using laser light or LEDs. The width of each line represents a binary code. Yes, Ali. Ali, may you please answer? Okay, Fatma, thank you. But Ali, will you please tell me what is the right answer for the second question? For the second, you can say definition. Okay, wonderful. For so many people raising their hands. Okay, Fatma, may you please unmute yourself because you were the first person to raise your hand.
Yes, it is barcode reader that reads label containing parallel
Sure.
lines.
Okay, thank you very much. But can we recall, is barcode and barcode reader same? Are the two terminologies same, exactly same? Barcode and barcode reader?
No, miss.
No. So what is the difference between the two?
Miss, barcodes are the light and dark lines, and the
Hmm.
barcode reader is the what we say hardware that reads the barcode.
Perfect, perfect. Aisha, can you recall the right terminology that we have learned in class 9? Yes, Aisha, perfect answer. Fatma, thank you very much. But Aisha, can we recall the main terminologies?
I think medium, and I don't remember the other one. I think the first one was medium.
First one was medium. Okay. Medium and device. So please note it down somewhere in your important topics. Like I suggested you people, and again I'm reinforcing the same thing, that better make a separate area in your copy where you are going to note down the main important points that are dealing with the main concepts. And for that, you note it down that medium is a place to store the data, while device is used to work on the medium, to activate the medium. So please note it down. All of you should note it down that in this scenario, are you all with me? Are you all attentive? Are you all noting it down? Yes or no? Because I'm not getting the answers from everyone. It means that some of you are sleeping. Device and a medium. This is what you need to know. Perfect. The barcode reader reads the barcodes perfect, but still you should be able to remember the main terminologies for your own benefit, for your own sake, that medium is a place to store the data and device is used to activate the medium, to work on the medium. I hope I'm clear. Children, I can't see your faces, but still I hope that you are with me the way I want to deliver. And we all are going to leave the class after this and with this happiness that I've done something, I've learned something. Okay, moving to this one. Barcode is going to be a medium, while barcode reader is going to be a device. Is that clear? Tayyab, are you clear with this concept? Yes or no? Device is a place to, device is used to work on the medium, to activate the medium. Okay, so medium is a place to store, while device is used to activate or work on the medium. Just like if you remember, maybe you have studied OMR as well, optical mark reader. That is not, I guess, not in your book, but still you should be aware of optical mark reader. That is basically you can say a device that is used to read the multiple choice questions. Although these are not in your book, but still these are also very important. They are forming a very integral component of our input devices. Now moving to the last one. By the way, what is its application? Why do we use these barcodes? What is the purpose? What is the application? Is it voice recognition, automatic stock control, or monitoring the soil? Yes, which one? Very quick. Come on. Automatic stock control. Very nice. That is basically, that is the objective of using a barcode, that we are going to monitor the stock level, and that is done automatically. Now moving to the last, okay, now second last one. Detects changes in acidity levels. Data is often in analog form. Yes, what strikes you? Quick. What is the right answer for this question? It's pH sensor, perfect answer, and its application is, be careful, P is small, H is capital, and what is the application? Monitoring soil in greenhouse. By the way, do we remember the difference between monitoring and controlling? Yes, children. Do we remember the difference between monitoring application and controlling application? Okay. Rohan, may you please tell me what is monitoring and what is controlling? Rohan. Uh, Fatma, thank you very much. But I want others also to answer. So anyone else who knows, who remembers, what is controlling and what is monitoring? Rohan, I haven't received the work from your end. And by the way, children, you have to be on time. You really have to be on time. Now moving to this one, we are recalling monitoring and controlling applications. So what is monitoring and what is controlling? Can we, okay now, Fatma, you speak up. Very quickly, the difference between the two.
This monitoring is only observing, but controlling is that we take a corrective action.
Acha ji. By the way, can we recall that what else is added? Because whenever we get a question of monitoring and controlling, students are normally not scoring marks, and it is a, I can say, a phenomenon throughout the whole students community, that they are not able to understand how to answer this question. So we need to be very much aware of the two, the difference between the two, and only then we will be able to answer. And monitoring is just keeping a check, and controlling is when we take some corrective action as well. So I hope that you remember and you will be able to answer it in future. Device that allows audio signals to be converted into electrical signals. These can be interpreted by a computer after being converted into digital form. Gee, what is the right answer for this one? Again, it's a very simple one. The right answer is going to be a microphone, and its application is voice recognition. Please, children who are joining so late, I mean, nowadays you can say that the problem is with the internet and this and that, but otherwise, don't make it a habit. Otherwise, I may not let you in. Believe in me, I may not let you in. When just coming here for marking your attendance, that will not help you at all. Believe in me. So please be on time. Now moving to the next question. Let's see how much we remember. By the way, this is what we have not done. Chapter number 8, SSL. We will be doing inshallah. Again, a very important topic of our chapter. Chapter number 8 is very important. By the way, do we remember this question? Parity, even parity and odd parity. Yes, do we remember? Can we attempt this question? Which byte is the you can say is transmitted correctly and which byte is transmitted incorrectly, because you can see it's the even parity. Talking about the first one, is it transmitted correctly or incorrectly? The first one, quick. I guess that this question can be answered by everyone. No one should have any problem with answering this question. It's correctly incorrectly you can say transferred, because, like for example, if they ask you to explain what will be your answer, any one of you, please very quickly unmute yourself and answer. This question can be answered by everyone. Yes. Aisha, okay, thank you very much. Anyone else who remembers and wants to answer? Fatima and Aisha. Okay, now Aisha, you raised your hand first, so please unmute and answer. Abbas, thank you very much. G.
The first byte, they add up to 3. That's why it's not even.
Yes. Thank you very much. I hope that we remember it very quickly. We are going to recall that since the first byte has 3 on bits, that is why on 3 is not an even value. That is why it is going to be transmitted incorrectly. That's what you will tick here. What about the second one? Quick. And the reason as well. How many on bits are here, and is it transmitted correctly or incorrectly? Again, this one is also incorrect because it has how many on bits? How many on bits are here? There are 5 on bits, and again 5 on bits means it is again transmitted incorrectly. What about the last one? How many on bits in the last question, in the last part? The last part has 4, and that is why it will be transferred correctly. So I guess that you all can answer this question. Again, it's normally coming in the same manner, except for a little bit of the description that can be asked, and therefore that I discussed right now. Now that was a problem. By the way, what is the problem with the parity bit? This is a question, again, a favorite question of the examiner. They do ask us that what is the problem with parity bit? G, there's a problem with parity bit. Can we very quickly recall what is the problem? And then we have a parity byte to solve this problem. Yes, children? My question is still unanswered. Any one of you who remember? There's a problem with parity bit. Okay. Children, correct. Abir has given the right answer. If 2 bits or if the bits have swapped their positions, then it will not be difficult. It will be very difficult to identify where the error occurred, and that is why, yes, if bits have swapped their positions, like the number of on bits will remain same, but actually the value has changed, and that is a problem with the parity bit, and the problem is resolved in a parity byte. So can we solve this question? That is the word flowchart. Can we very quickly identify where the problem is? One of the bits have been transmitted incorrectly. Write the byte number and the column number. Again, you can see byte number is written here and column number is written here. So, okay, now let's see who is the first person to answer the question. Which column number and which byte number has a problem? Can we very quickly go through one byte by byte and find out where the problem is? The first byte, is it correct? 1, 2, 3, and by the way, which parity is used against the even parity? So is the number of on bits same? Like same as even number? 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one is? The first one, okay. Thank you very much, Mushtaba, for the right answer. It's byte number 7 that is incorrect in column number. Byte number is 7. So we normally go row wise first. So it's always better to go row wise first, find out the error, and then you go column wise. So byte number is 7, which is a problem, and column number is 6. For the correct answer, thank you very much. It's column number 6 and byte number 7. So those who have you can say who have attained this answer, they are correct, and I mean they should at least be happy that they have I can say scored. They will be scoring at least this much mark. Okay, now 2 marks are going to be scored by you people, and sometimes they give us this question that not identify and write the byte number here, but circle. So you need to know how to answer. That is the key thing. Otherwise, you will not be able to get the right thing. Explain how you arrived at your answer. G, and it's a 2-mark question. It means I want 2 valid points. G, explain how you arrived at your answer for part B1. Yes, how you arrived at your answer for part B1. Okay, now. Hassan, you are completely silent. May you please write down the answer or speak up? How will you identify that? How have you reached this answer? Yes. Okay, then they're asking you the procedure. Yes, simply what they want here, the way I told you that they want us to answer so that they can know that we know. And nowadays the objective is to make us answers that it's not a matter of just answering, it's a matter of understanding and answering. Jiatika, may you please unmute and then answer?
First, we examined all the bytes in the column,
Hmm.
and then we examined them horizontally
Hmm.
to find which of them contains which of them doesn't matches the even parity, and then the
Fine.
point of intersection of them
Uh,
tells us the incorrect
yes, correct.
transmitted bit.
I mean, like you just pay attention to 2 marks. So thank you very much, Atika. You just pay attention to the 2-mark question. First, you will talk about the horizontal checking, that is dealing with the byte, and then once you're through with this first checking, then you will go column wise, and then you will find out the error in which column there is in which column, and then the intersection is going to tell you where the error is. This is going to give you 2 out of 2. This is how you answer. I hope that I'm clear. First, you check the byte. First you go row wise, or you go horizontally, or you check the bytes, and then once you're through with the checking that which byte is not following the even parity situation, then you go for the column wise, or you can say the bit this will be your second thing, that you will go column wise and find out where the error is, and the intersection will tell you where the problem is. This is okay. Thank you very much for those students who have started answering in the chat window, and that is really great that you type the whole material and then you all have answered here. I mean, that's wonderful. That's really, thank you very much. Now moving to the next question, but before that, can you do it quickly? Like once we are going to rejoin, I want the answer 1 0, and then how many 1 2 3